Hello all, I'm Guna Madhivanan from Officers IAS Academy. Friends, we are coming up with an exclusive live quiz program based on current affairs targeting 2024 prelims on a weekly basis. So every Saturday at 6 p.m. in our Officers Path channel, we will be coming up with this live quiz program. So how to participate? So for which you have to install an mobile application. So go to either App Store or the Google Play Store to download this application named Kahoot application. Download and install it. Alright. So every Saturday at 6 p.m. in the live video, I will be giving you a 7-digit PIN. So you have to enter that 7-digit PIN in your installed application. In that Kahoot application, you have to enter that 7-digit PIN. Or we will give you a QR code. If you are not interested in installing the application, you can scan the QR code in the web browser. You can open the web page. In that you can enter this 7-digit PIN number and you can participate in this quiz program. So once you enter the 7-digit number, the application will ask you to give a username. So you have to give your username. Followed by your username, please give your last 4 digits of your mobile phone number. For example, my username is Guna8990, the last 4 digits of my phone number. So like that you can create your own username. That's all. You are ready to participate in the quiz. So in the live video, I will be showing you the question. The question will be followed by 4 options as usual, A, B, C, D. The 4 options will have a color code, right? So option A, red color, option B, blue color, option C, green color, option D, yellow color. So the 4 options will have 4 different color codes. So in your mobile phone, you have installed the Kahoot application, right? So the Kahoot application in your phone, in your device, it will show you 4 colored box, only 4 colored box. Only in the video which you are watching, in that live video, I will give you the question, followed by that 4 option I will be giving you. The 4 option will have a color code, right? So if you are going to choose A as the right answer, then A has red color, then in your mobile phone you will have a red colored box. You have to choose that. That's all. If the answer which you have chosen is correct, and if you have chosen that quickly, for every question we will give you 60 seconds. Assume that I am choosing A is the right answer, and I am choosing within 20 seconds, within 10 seconds. Based on how quickly I choose the question, I have to choose the correct one and I have to choose it as early as possible. So the one who is choosing at the earliest will be given more points. So if I am choosing in 20 seconds, I will be given more points. If someone is choosing at 30 seconds, then relatively lesser points, right? So this is how the quiz will work. So at the end of the program, we will show you the leaderboard. Between the questions also, I will show you the leaderboard. At the end, I will show you the final leaderboard. The one with more number of points will be given a certificate, right? The idea of the quiz program is to provide you a real-time experience of solving the questions along with that competitive environment, right? I hope this program adds more value to your preparation. So along with this, we have a daily current affairs hit list series, daily answer rating initiative. So all these initiatives will give you a competitive edge in your 2024 prelims as well as mains. Right? I hope this adds more value to your preparation. So see you in the quiz. Till then, bye. Take care.
Very good evening. I am Dr. Ravikumar. I am taking Geography Optionals in Officers IAS Academy. Today's quiz program deals with the UPSC pattern of geography questions, and it having 15 questions and 15 minutes. Each questions will be given 60 seconds. So 1 minute will be how the discussion and how the question has been framed, and further how the questions can be enlarged for the 2024 preliminary examination, right? So without wasting time, we are directly entering into the quiz. So now the first question on your screen. Outwash plains are formed due to the action of which of the following agents? Wind, running water, glacier, and waves. I will not speak during the 60 seconds and disturb you, and you can think over, you can answer your questions. The questions are prepared based on the current affairs related geography questions. Yes, now we got the answers. The right answer is glacier. Only 15% has given right answer, and it may look like a completely conceptual and in-depth question, but is completely related to the current affairs phenomena. The recent report on climate change explains that expansion of outwash plains are increasing in the polar regions and high altitude mountains. It may lead to high number of glacial outbursts. So the outwash plains now is come under light line of our research, and it may be one of the hazard prone regions in the future. Right? Now we can look at the lead board. Shakti Devi started well, and followed by Adi and I think the Venkat and Tiba and Priyavamshika. Right? So this is the good beginning, and we move on to the question number 2. This question is framed based on tropical cyclone and their forming conditions. Right? So read the 3 statements and give me the answer. Think over and mark your answer. Thirty seconds to go. $10 more. Okay, it's time up. Now this is the time to look at the answers. Now we go to the statement number 1. Tropical cyclones occur only in the oceanic areas where the temperature exceeds 33 degrees Celsius. So only is not right. It's beyond 27 degrees Celsius, it is possible to have a tropical cyclones. Go to statement number 2. In order to achieve the rotational component, the tropical cyclone must form between Tropic of Cancer and Capricorn. It's not the must. Between 0 to 5, that is equatorial region, cyclone doesn't form due to absence of Coriolis effect. And so second statement also is wrong. We go to the third statement. All whirlwind system rotate anti-clockwise direction in northern hemisphere. This is completely wrong because anticyclones rotates in clockwise direction. So based on the discussion, all the 3 statements are wrong. So answer is a D. Only 3 persons has given a right answer. It may look a little bit tough. Okay, so this question normally is related to current affairs. Normally every year tropical cyclones impacts some of the regions of the globe. So tropical cyclones always be in current affairs. So we have to be clearly prepare the particular topic in any manner. Now we go to the lead board. You can see who retains it. Shakti Devi is 969 and Adi 964, Venkat 962, Diba and Priyavamshika. So I think the same scoreboard is retained. Okay, now we go to the question number 3. It's based on a map. There are 3 places marked A, B, C, and climate also given. You have to identify the correct matches. 20 seconds. Ten. Okay, now done with answers. Now we go to the answer. The A marked in North America is exactly as a British type climate because it's found over a British Columbia region of Canada, and the B, its Eurasian region, the continental region, is a steppe climate. That's also right. And the number C is marked as a cold desert, but it is a hot desert, Atacama. So answer 1 and 2, that is answer B is a correct. Only 2 matches. 19% has given right answer. Okay, now we go to some explanation regarding this question. The Atacama Desert is a pinpointed area here why we asked the question. Recently, a group of scientists have found a subterranean realm of actinobacteria found in this area between 6.6 feet to 13 feet of the depth. Normally, these bacteria are found in the extreme climatic regions where Arctic and boiling hot springs has been there. This is the first time it has been found in a hot desert. So, this is going to be a very important region where it can be an alignment for the research and environmental change. Okay, now we can look at the lead board. Deepa climbed up to the top spot, and Sakti Devi now has become a second spot, retaining it, and Jithin moved to the third, Priyamshika moved to the fourth, and Shaika now in the top fifth. I think it's a good competition. Moving on, now go to the question number 4. Question number 4 is based on assertion reason question. Read the assertion and read the reason and find out whether exactly it is a reason or not, and mark your answers accordingly. Think clearly before mark your answers. It having some twist and turn in this question. So time's up. Okay, now we go to the answer. So now we read the assertion. The axis of the earth is inclined to the planes of the elliptic at an angle of 66 degrees. Many think is wrong, maybe at 23 degrees, but it's a tilted 23 degree from the vertical. So inclined 67 degrees from the plane. That is the right statement. And we go to the reason. All the parts of the globe don't have an equal day and night throughout the year. Yes, exactly is right. So second statement also right. So both A and R right. Now we have to identify whether it will be a reason or not. But here there is some shift to happen. The reason should be an assertion. Assertion should be the reason. So it should be we swap the statements to make it more tough. So all the parts of the globe don't have equal day and night throughout the year because the axis of the earth is inclined in the plane. So now the statement has been reversely placed. So answer cannot be B, cannot be A, it's B. So only 9 persons got into the trick, right? So now we can move on to the lead board. Okay, Deepa retained the first spot and Sakti Devi retained the second spot. Leo does move to the third spot, and Moni the fourth one. The Jitin are retaining the fifth one. So that's good competition. 2 persons came into the lead board. Now we are moving to the question number 5. Here there are 4 paths are given, the mountains and the period of origin. So look at the mountains and the periods and kindly try to match properly and identify the right answer. "30 seconds more. 10 seconds. Time's up. Now we can see the answers. Okay, and there are 4 mountains are given: Andes in South America, Great Dividing Range in Australia, Jolan Mountains in Europe, and Aravallis in Asia. All these 4 are formed in the Paleozoic, Mesozoic, Cenozoic period. Andes is completely Cenozoic, that is tertiary period origin. It's a new mountain, as you write. And the 4th one, Aravalli, that is the oldest, one of the oldest mountain in the world, and it's a Precambrian, that's Paleozoic, it's right. And in the middle, Great Dividing Range and the Jolan Mountains are Mesozoic in character, but they are swapped in between. Jolan Mountain in Europe is formed during the Caledonian, and Great Dividing Range in Australia is formed during the Hercynian period. So 1 and 4 are the right matches. So only 2 pairs are matches. Answer is B. 25 persons has given a right answer. Now we go to the little bit more explanation why we have taken this type of questions are here. Recently is going to be a first referendum at Australia to include Aboriginals and the Torres Strait Islanders in their list. So most of the Aboriginals, some people are living Great Dividing Range of Australia. So that is one important point. Second one, fire ant nest has been found in away from the fire ant eradication zone. This is second very important hazard for their fields. And number 3, 26 native species under the extinction in Great Dividing Range. These are the 3 important phenomena Great Dividing Range to be a limelight for this prelims. So when we are adding to the question, we identify the same kind of a criteria. So we have tried to find out the many other mountains where we have Aboriginals of the particular countries, and we have found Andes, Great Dividing Range, Jolan and Aravalli. So put together we formed a question here, right? And we can see the lead board now. Sakti Devi lead in the spot, so she took a first spot here, and Leodas climbed to the second one, Moni climbed to the third, Deepa retaining the fourth, and Venkat climbed to the top fifth spot. Okay, now we move on to the question number 6. So this is based on the mode of origin of various plateaus, and this is completely based on a current affairs. Just look at the question, don't hurry, think and answer it. Okay, now move on to the answer. Which one of the following plateaus is not formed out of a lava deposition? It means the flowing of lava creates igneous plateaus. There are 4 options: Snake Plateau in USA, Antrim Plateau in Ireland, Deccan Plateau in India. All these 3 formed out of lava deposition. Bolivian Plateau at Bolivia is an intermountain unsuccessful fold of compressional boundary. So this is not a lava deposition plateau. So why we have asked this question here? How is the Bolivian plateau is the limelight of this prelims like Atacama Desert? There are many demonstrations against mining in the Bolivian plateau region for the environmental concerns. So this year many issues occurred in the Bolivian plateau only particularly for the process of environmental degradation, and they want to stop all the minings in the Bolivian plateau regions. That's why it's come under a question here, and particularly this region is highly earth prone region also here. So now we can find the answer here. The people, only 5 people has given a right answer. There are many people are moved to the Deccan Plateau. Deccan Plateau is formed out of lava deposit. Everyone knows it here. Okay, now we go to the lead board. Now Moni retains the top spot, and Sakti Devi, Yoda, Deepa and Venkat, they are the next positions. Now we are moving to the question number 7. This question is based on map marking. Ocean currents and maps are given. You have to identify the correct ocean current and their location. This is also based on current affairs. Thirty seconds to go. Ten seconds. Okay, time's up. We look at the answers now. There are four ocean currents: Crucio current, Oyashio, Antilles, and Canary current. The A marked here exactly on the Antilles Islands, so obviously it's go to the Antilles current system. And B is passes near Canary Islands, so it become a Canary current. And C passes near Philippines, so it become a Crucio current. And number D is the ocean current flows from Arctic to Northern Pacific, is a Oyashio current system. So answer is C, 3, 4, 1, 2. So why we have asked this question here? Normally, whenever we have an oil spill or global warming news comes in, ocean currents are always will be the question in UPSC. This year, the global warming news has given something very important. All major ocean currents, particularly warm ocean currents, shows extreme temperatures in 2023, which are resulting in heat transfer from the tropic to the polar, is accelerating the ice melt in the polar regions. This is the report has been given. That is why the ocean currents become very important for this year climate examination. Now we can look at the answers here. 13 members has given right answers. That's good. Now we go to the lead board. Moni retained the spot, number 1, Sakti Devi number 2, and Shaika number 3, Kavya number 4, and Leodas number 5. And Kanmani as a highest climber, he has climbed 13 places from the previous spot. That's fine. Seeing good competition going on among the people. Well done. Now we move on to the question number 8. This question completely based on a very fundamental understanding of a science behind the weather measurements. Read the definition carefully and find the words and mean it and give your answers. Okay, now we can look at the answers now. Here the right answer is B. The amount of water covering on the ground to a depth of 1 inch from the surface to the 1 inch, provided none evaporated, none drained off, and none percolated away. It means the amount of water just fall on the ground is measured at the rain gauge, is considered to be as an 1 inch. Right? Whatever we get the newspapers here, 0.5 millimeter, 5 centimeter, or 10 centimeter, 50 centimeter, everything is total amount of rainfall just fall on the ground. Nothing has been minus from that total. 12% has given right answer now. Now we can look at the lead board. Moni retains till the first spot. Good. Shaika climbed to the second spot. Sakdev retaining the 3, and Venkat climbing to the 4th. Kavya retains 5th spot. And the Shaika highest answer streak of 3. That's good. Congratulations. Now we move on to the question number 9. This question may look a little bit easier, completely conceptual in character. If you are clear with the climatic phenomenon and climate characteristics, you can easily answer this question. Okay, now we can look at the answers. No rain and plenty of rain is the predominant characteristics of a monsoon climate. One season will have a high rainfall, one season will be completely dry in character. This is a particular characteristics of a only monsoon climate. We go to the Mediterranean, it have a summer dry and winter rain. It won't be a plenty rain, okay, it's a moderate rain. Then West European climate, moderate rain and moderate temperature throughout the year. Steppe climate is a continental climate with a mild rainfall. So no rain, it is completely dry, and plenty of rain. The heavy rainfall with a flood, what we are experiencing in India, is a characteristics of a monsoon climate here. Only 11% has given right answers, but good try to all of you. So we can find the leaderboard now. Moni retains the top spot, Shaika in second spot, Venki rise to the third one, Saktidev retaining the fourth, and Kavya enter into the top 5, and Sujit climbed 13 places from his original position. Okay, now move on to the question number 10. It may be a little bit tougher. Shifting cultivation and the countries. You would identify the proper term of a shifting cultivation used in a respective country and find the right answer. So we are getting answers very faster. I thought it will be a tough, but it looks very easy. So it means people are preparing well. Happy to see all of you now. Good competition, good spread. Let's see how much right answers now. Okay, now we go discuss the answer now. Shifting cultivations is Ladang in Malaysia, Thamrai in Thailand, Chena, Sri Lanka, Tungia in Myanmar. All 4 are correctly paired up. So answer is D. 12 people has given right answer. I think some people has given only 2 pairs, something they thought, some we have swapped in between, but we didn't swap it. So we given exactly as such. So now we go to the current affairs related content. Why we ask this question here? In India, a fact finders committee has been formed to recognize the shifting cultivation of the eastern part of India. So this is current affairs related to India. So we are going to identify the shifting cultivation regions. We are going to accepting it as such. So normally UPSC, if something happens in India, it will be studied and it will be pursued all of the global level. And if any global international phenomena, it may be turned into an Indian perspective. Now here Indian perspective question turned into international perspective. So we have seen the many shifting cultivation all of the globe. We formed a pair up here. If you want to ask the same question with the Indian phenomena, there are many regions, many different names that will be directly related to that current affairs will be. So we are moving a little bit out of the Indian perspective. We ask the world perspective question. If you go to Indian perspective, Hum at northeastern part of India, Deepa in Madhya Pradesh, Batra in Rajasthan, Podu at Andhra Pradesh, Kumari at Kerala, Kuman, Vinga, Devi, or these are the shifting cultivation at Odisha. These are some many names found in state vices. So we can prepare like this also from the state to the Indian perspective to the world perspective, same world perspective to the Indian perspective. This is also possibility that questions may come in. So we can look at the lead board. That's great. Moni retains the first spot. Saika also retains the second spot. Kavya enter into the top 3, and Venkat retaining the 4th one, and another Kavya 9484 into the number 5. And Siva has the highest streak of climbing 3 now. So good competition. And now we are moving ahead to the question number 11. Question number 11 is completely based on current affairs, and it may look very easy and it may take you somewhere else to make a wrong answer also. So think answer before finalizing it. Okay, so we move on to answers. There are 4 countries are given: Syria, Georgia, Iran and Russia. Now we have to identify the how many countries are have sharing international boundary with Turkey here. Syria, Georgia, everyone knows it. So the sharing with Turkey. Now there will be confusion with Iran and Russia. Now you have to select any one from here or both the two. That will be the condition here. So you have to be very clear with the boundaries, then only you can answer it. Here Iran shares the boundary, but Russia doesn't share the boundary with Turkey. So answer is only 3 countries here. Answer is C. 21%. Majority has given a right answer here. And everyone knows it. This is based on the recent international conflict. The question has been asked. And we can look at the leaderboard now. Excellent. Moni retains the top spot. Saika, Kavya also retained the 2nd and 3rd. Saktidevi entering into the 4th. And Sangshi entering into the 5th one. So Kavya climbed to the 4th place, 4 places from their original location. Now move on to the next question. Question number 12. The 12th question is completely conceptual based. If you are how much clear with the geographical concepts, you can answer it. Take time, look at the pictures, don't hurry to answer and find your correct answer here. Look at the pictures very carefully. Possibly they may mislead you. Look at even the small informations. If you know the clear-cut definition of this drainage patterns, you can able to answer it. Last 5 seconds and this time is going to up now. Okay, now move on to the answers. The first, they are given a 4 patterns: dendritic pattern, radial pattern, trellis and annular pattern. These are the 4 drainage patterns. So patterns means the spatial arrangement of river and their tributaries. And the definition has been given in the pictures A, B, C, and D. We look at the picture number 1. Is the picture number A is a completely look like a tree pattern. So it's a tree pattern is considered to be as a dendritic in character. And B picture, they are very narrow and tiny tributaries and it's meant with a trellis pattern. And number C, the rivers are directly draining from the top of the mountain towards its foothill in all the directions. So it will be a radial pattern. The D, the last one, where the rivers are annular, it means rounds along the slope, circles along the slope and drains down. So it will be an annular pattern. So difference between A and B, you have to find out the number of minor tributaries. So the first order tributaries will be more number, it will be a trellis in character. Completely a big trees, it will become a dendritic in character. Annular and radial. Radial directly drains towards the down, but annular is the circles a mountain and drains down. That's a difference. So answer will be A, 1, 3, 2, 4. 13 persons has given right answer. 13 almost, and all the answer has been given properly. So now we go to the leaderboard now. Moni and Sheikha retains first and second one. That's great. And Satyadevi leads to 3rd position and Kavya 4th and Sakshi 5th. So Sujit climbed 11 places from his previous place. That's when good competition moving on. Only 3 questions to be. So try to get into the spot now. Question number 13. So this question may look little bit tougher. Yes, even here national highways and runs between. You may think why this type of questions that people are asking it. I will explain why we are asking at the end of the discussion. Try to find out the right answer. Good competition. So all of you answered before the time completion. That's great to see. So now we go into the see the answer. National highway number 27 runs between Porbandar to Silchar. Is the east-west highest longest highway. Is correct. NH 48 flow moves from New Delhi to Chennai. Is the second longest highway in the north-south direction, and number 3rd longest highway. That also correct. Number 30, Sitaranj to Vijayawada passes through Maoist influenced area. That's one of the very important highway. And number 16, Dunkani to Chennai moves along the eastern coastal highway. So all the 4 are correctly paired up. So answer D, all 4 are correct. Now we go, why we have asked this type of questions here. All the 4 highways whatever we asked are among the top 8 longest highways in India. We left number NS 44 because everyone knows it. We started question talking from the question NS 27, 48, 2nd and 3rd and 5th NS 30. Now the very important current affairs here is in along the NS 16 emergency landing runway has been constructed. That's called ELR for emergency landing of Indian Air Force flights at Badabat district of Andhra Pradesh. That's why the NH 16 is become very important current affairs. To match up along with this, we find out what are the very important current affairs are passed through. So these are the national highways or in the past 1 year was in the news. If somewhere it may be any larger protest or maybe some blackouts or something happens, that is why all these 4 are put together and we ask the question here. So any one current affairs, a small event, it may lead to combination of other factors to form a single question here. 11 persons, again your right answer, that's good. And we can see the lead board now. That's great. Moni retains same the first spot, Shaika retains second spot, Satyadevi third one, Kavya fourth one. All the 4 retain their places, and Benesia enter into the 5th one. Sujit has highest answer streak of number 4. Right. Now we go to the last 2 questions here. Question number 14. This question is completely based on current affairs as people are expecting it right behind the current affairs. Case done. We move on to the answers. Gogi Bhima Basin, Lampapur, Kadapa Basin and Rohil, North Delhi built. These are famous for recently found uranium deposit regions. So the new list, new deposit or new resources if found, it will be given in the Government of India Ministry websites. So normally what we usually say, before going to the examination, kindly check the ministry website, that is agriculture, industries, mining, highways, all these important in this website. Just go and give a look to find out any important changes occurred or any important events or policies, any important discoveries that the government has been given, because the question may be rightly asked from the website itself. Okay, only 13% has given right answer. Now we look at the lead board before going to the last question. Moni retains the unclaimed first part. Good. Shaika second one, and Kavya entered into the 3. Sagidevi claimed 4th. Adi then number 5. Now we have the last question on the board. We'll see who claims the top spot now. The 15th question is completely based on current affairs related events, islands and countries who control the islands are given. Identify the right match here. Good answering flow. We'll see who claimed the top spot. Just like a final overs, final ball of the T20. Here we have a 15-15. Four, 3, 2, 1. Yes, time's up. Right, now we go to the answers now. Falkland Island is controlled by UK. Cocos Island controlled by Australia. Azores Island controlled by Portugal. Galapagos and Ecuador. They are rightly given as such. Answers 1, 2, 3, 4. Answer is A. And why we have asked this question here? All these 4 islands are under current affairs. Falkland Island, other name is Malvinas. There is a dispute between Argentina and UK. Now recently China also made a statement regarding that this year. That is why it became a very crucial in the Falkland Island polity. And number 2, Cocos Island. The Indian Air Force and aircrafts is the first time they visited Cocos Island in recently. That is controlled by Australia. And number 3, Azores Island. Recently a high pressure system formed over Azores Island. It reduced rainfall considerably and they changed the long weather condition this year. And Galapagos Island, the 2 new coral reefs and 2 sea mounts has been found in the Galapagos groups. So all these 4 islands were in the news in the last year. So these all are put together. We asked a question now. So answer is A. Yeah, maximum people has given right answer. More than 20 people has given right answer. Now we look at the final lead board. Third spot claimed by Sakti Devi. It's great. Second spot claimed by Sheikha. And the top spot is claimed by, as we expect, the Moni. Congratulations to all the winners. And Adi the 4th place and another Kavya has become a number 5th place. Okay, congratulations to the winners and all the participants here. Now here the final outcome of this quiz. You can find now the questions are almost related to current affairs, they are not directly from the current affairs. So when you are preparing your current affairs, just move out of the current affairs list, just enlarge your view from Indian perspective and world perspective and move away from the domain of the current affairs. It means any political current affairs, it may convert into a geography current affairs based on the terrain. If any geography current affairs, it turn into economic current affairs. Right? So don't stick on to only one domain based on the current affairs. You can enlarge the domain and you enlarge your preparation based on the current affairs. All the best and congratulations to the winners. Thank you.